it seems like everything about the PTE is up for debate. And the reason is because there's so much conflicting information out there, and everybody and their mama's got an opinion about that information. Part of the reason why there's so much conflicting information out there is because everybody's got a different agenda. For example, there are PTE schools out there that are official partners of the PTE. So what does that mean? They won't or they can't teach you real tips and tricks on how to pass the exam because they have to follow the guidelines established by PTE. Now for me, that's a little bit of conflict of interest, right? Whatever, it is what it is. And then there are PTE schools that are strictly about that business. It's just about that money, right? Well, you can't knock the hustle. Business is business. They do what they gotta do. But this is what they do. They're gonna tell you whatever you learned a month ago, 2 weeks ago, it's not the same anymore. PT's changed. So what you think you know, you really don't know. So you gotta enroll in their courses so you do know. But more likely than not, nothing's changed, okay? But again, that's just business. It's not my cup of tea. That's not how I do business. It is what it is again. And then there are those that spread rumors. Why do I just call it rumors? Because they don't actually see anything firsthand, or they don't even hear it firsthand. They're going to tell you something like they heard from their friends, cousins, uncles, dog walkers, dentists, that this is going on in the PTE. My goodness, I hope that is your last resort. That is your last source of information for the PTE. Because if you're going there, you're most likely going to fail multiple times. Okay? Then lastly, there are those that give real, true, honest information about the PTE. But then it's hard to understand or even differentiate what is real and what is not real. And that is the dilemma today. We just don't know. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 3 most common questions I get asked related to templates. Because templates in the PTE, oh, that's such a popular topic. And everybody and their mama has got an opinion about it. So I'm going to address the 3 most common questions people ask me. Now, before we get started, in case you didn't know, my name is Sonny, and this is Sonny English. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because I provide real tips and tricks on how to pass this PTE exam. So y'all ready for this? Let's get into it. Number 1, this is by far the most common question I get asked related to templates. Can we use templates to get over 79? Because somewhere along the way, they've heard that if you want to get over 79, you can't use templates. Well, I do that all the time, right? A lot of people that I work with, almost every single one, we use templates, okay? And before I give any templates to anyone, I will test it on the real exam to make sure that I can get over 79, and then we replicate that. Time and time again, we have been able to get over 79 by using templates. So I don't know where you heard that rumor from, or I don't know where you heard it from, but they either don't want you to use templates so maybe you can extend the courses that you're taking to learn the actual skill, or they ain't got no templates to give you in the first place, right? So one way or the other, templates will make the exam easier for you because it'll save time on trying to prepare for those tasks that can use templates. And that's my take on whether or not you can use templates to get over 79. You can take it how you want to take it, but we have been able to do it. Number 2, now some people are already fully aware that you can use templates to get over 79. So they're applying that into their practice. But when they're practicing, this is the question that they come up with. Okay, so oftentimes you get asked, Sonny, I've used these templates on this website and on that website, and the scores are coming back really low. Does that mean PT has updated the system? Does that mean these templates are outdated? Does that mean these templates don't work anymore? Now, oftentimes, this is my response, okay? If somebody asks me personally for my templates, if they say, have you used these templates before? How do you know they work? Have you tested them? And imagine my response to you was, yes, I have. I have tested them. However, I've never tested them on the real exam. I've never even tested it on the official mock exam. I have tested them on this website over here and that website over there, and it works perfectly, how would you feel about that? Do you feel I'm credible? Would you feel like this is something you can trust? For me, hell no, I wouldn't even trust myself with that, right? So what I do is every time I have a template, I will put it through the official mock exam more than once. And if it works on the official mock exam, which I have to pay for, then I'll go and take the real exam, which I have to pay for. And if it works there, then I'll give it to people. On top of that, I will constantly test it regularly to make sure that it's consistently working and still working. So that's how I feel like I can put you at ease to tell you, yes, I have tested it and I've tested on the real exam. So if you have any doubts about the templates you have, whether it's mine or anyone else's, it doesn't matter what templates. I'm just talking about templates in general. If you're not sure whether it's working or not, just ask yourself, have you put it through something official, whether it's the official mock exam or the real exam? Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters, right? Nobody's gonna care that you passed a non-official mock exam. Shit, nobody even cares if you passed the official mock exam, because all that matters is if you pass the real exam. So that's where you should be testing your templates, something official. Number 3, this is when people over-rely on templates. What do I mean by that? Now, remember, there are 20 different tasks in the PTE, and only a certain amount of tasks can't use templates. But when people don't get their score, these are the most common questions I get asked. Can you take a look at my score? I didn't get my writing. Is it because of my essay template? Is it because my writing template is not good? Okay, or I didn't get my speaking score. Is it because my describe image template is not good? That is the wrong way of thinking. All right, we're over relying on templates because templates itself will not be your savior. If you're talking about the writing score, let's say for the writing, which tasks hold the most points for the writing? It ain't the templates. It ain't the summary writing. It ain't the essay writing. Write from dictation, reading and writing fill in the blanks. So more often than not, when you look at a low writing score, it should be write from dictation or reading and writing fill in the blanks. Most of the time, that's where you need to improve. It's not the templates. Don't automatically just assume it's the templates. Think about how you did on those tasks, right? And if you come back with a low speaking score, don't automatically assume it's the describe image or retell lecture because you have templates for those, right? Repeat sentence and read aloud hold most of those points, especially for reading and listening as well. So if you don't get your points, assume those first before you start assuming templates. Because with that way of thinking, does that mean every time you take the exam, you're going to try to memorize a new template? When in reality, it wasn't even the templates. Chances are it's not the templates. It's those other tasks that actually hold a lot more points. That's what you should be looking at right away. When you don't get your points, you should look at those more important tasks first. Don't start scrounging around thinking, damn, these templates didn't work. I need another one. It's never going to end. The templates will keep coming and your score is never going to change. So we got to change that mindset. There you have it. I hope the information that I gave you was helpful. Even though I stated that there's a lot of conflicting information out there, you don't know who to trust. And you don't know me, so you don't need to believe me, right? Take it how you want to take it. But before I let you go, there's one more bonus question that I often get asked, and I'll answer that in a very short way. People feel like if you have a template for example, describe image, and you have 6 describe images, can you just say the same template over and over? Or if you have an essay template and you have 2 essays, can you just write the same essay template? The answer is hell yes. They don't compare it side by side. They don't compare one to the other. It's individual. Okay, so yes, you can repeat that. All right. So once again, if you thought the information was helpful, please check out my other tutorials. My name is Sonny, and this is Sonny English. Please drop me a like and subscribe because I provide real tips and tricks on how to get your PTE score. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.